tuning back to my YouTube channel. Today is going to be a little different because it's going to be a cooking video and a little mukbang for you guys at the end to tell you guys what I think about the flavors and all that. As far as the recipe goes, I will leave it in the description below. I hope that will help you guys a lot. But this spaghetti dish is from Jason's family. He calls it muschetti, and that just means it's his mom's spaghetti. And there's a twist because there's cinnamon in it and it's very savory. It's just really delicious. I mean, I'm trying to think of how I could describe it, and it's just like very like sweet and sour. Typically I just use, you know, regular tomato sauce, but this time I used flavored marinara sauce, and it just kind of takes it to the next level. Of course, your ground beef, box of spaghetti. So this isn't the exact marinara sauce that I typically use, but I'm just going to use it for this video. I was trying to look for the brand Prego, and I believe it's like Parmesan and garlic, but they didn't have that, so this was like the closest thing to it. I'm sure it's still going to be good. Then you're going to need diced tomatoes, mushrooms. You can definitely use fresh mushrooms, but I am just taking the lazy route and using canned mushrooms. A yellow onion. Garlic. Here are the seasonings along with pepper, Parmesan cheese. So before I start prepping my veggies, I am going to salt my water for my spaghetti noodles. And you definitely want to do it generously. So now that my pan is nice and hot, I'm going to be adding my oil. Just use any type of oil that you want. I am using olive oil, 2 spoonfuls of garlic, because I love garlic, and then onion. While my veggies are sauteing, I'm going to add the spices, and we'll also add more later. Dash of cinnamon. Now that I added my meat, I'm going to make sure that there's no large chunks. Chop it up just with my spatula here. And I'm also just going to season this again. I'm gonna gradually season it with oregano, cinnamon, and pepper. Once your meat is brown, add diced tomatoes and marinara sauce. I needed to transfer my marinara into a different pot because the other one was getting a little too small. Oops. Added 1.5 of my Ragu marinara. I also added 2 cans of my diced tomatoes. I'm going to add my mushrooms. Yeah, I'm going to add the whole thing. I thought I was going to add just half, but it's not that much. Here is the final product. I let it simmer for about 45 minutes to an hour. And here's the final look. I added my Parmesan cheese. Sorry for the lighting. It's a little dark, but yeah, that's the final look. And then I am eating it with some bread. Oh my gosh, don't mind my bread. I just spreaded some butter on it. I could eat garlic bread, but I don't know. I am just craving just a nice dinner roll. Got my water here. And let us taste test. So I have a fork and a spoon, and I did hear that it's a traditional way to eat your spaghetti. is that you roll your spaghetti into a spoon and eat it like that, but you definitely want to get a larger spoon than I have. Obviously I don't have all the right cooking utensils. I am in no way a cook at all. All of my recipes that I do cook are inspired by other people. Like I get their recipes from them, or like, you know, YouTube or my mom or whatever. But honestly, I can't just like create my own recipe. I'm not like that talented when it comes to cooking, but I can recreate it. So here we are. Let's put a little more. Let's get a mushroom in there. So we got a mushroom, a diced tomato. You can see that cheese right there. That is bomb. I may have gotten a little carried away with the cinnamon. It's because I didn't put enough. I wasn't putting salt because I was like, oh my gosh, you can just get all your flavor from your cinnamon, but you gotta put salt in there, guys. But it's pretty dang bomb. That is so good. Let me get a bite of this dinner roll. I'm not on a diet right now because I just came back from Idaho. So, and I just got off quarantine. So I've been eating like junk food, but so good. I highly recommend to try this recipe out. Give it a thumbs up if you do try it out and you liked the recipe, or comment down below, you know, what your thoughts are on how it tastes and stuff. But so good. Mmm.